Okay, so in today's video, we are taking a look at the fuel system in the TBM930. Now, the TBM has a great deal of automation built into it, so as with many of the systems, we can set it up in the beginning of the flight and the aircraft will manage it for us. There are three things that we need to be aware of when it comes to the fuel in the TBM. The first is our fuel tank selector, which we find at the base of the throttle quadrant. And it has three selectable positions: left for the left fuel tank, right for the right fuel tank, and off obviously shuts off the fuel, and therefore we cannot run the engine. So that's the first thing we need to know. The second and third thing we need to be aware of are up on the overhead panel. And the first is our auxiliary boost pump. This needs to be on in order for us to start our engine, but we can simply set it to the auto position and the aircraft will turn the boost pump on when required. The last thing we need to know about the fuel system in the TBM is our fuel selector switch. If we go back to our fuel selector on the throttle quadrant, we could manually switch between the left and right tanks every few minutes in order to keep the aircraft balanced. However, if we simply set our fuel selector switch to auto, the aircraft will balance our fuel tanks automatically for us, and so we can focus on looking at the awesome scenery rather than worrying about balancing our fuel tanks. So that's all you need to know about the fuel system in the TBM930. If you found this video helpful, you know what to do down below, and as always, happy flying and many safe landings.